Hello everyone, hope everyone's good. Before we get to see my reaction to this pixel art intro that I did many decades ago, hey, sorry, future me here, bit of confusion. I've now got two YouTube channels. I've got Anthony Rosbottom and I've also got Anthony Rosbottom 3D. Now you're obviously watching this and this video is about 2D pixel graphics, which isn't three-dimensional. But after creating the channel Anthony Rosbottom 3D, I decided to include any game graphics. So hopefully I've changed the banner image to reflect that the channel is really Anthony Rosbottom 3D and game graphics. All right, let's get you back to the video. Just let me give you a backstory to how this came to be. In 1990, Psygnosis released a game called Shadow of the Beast 2, developed by Reflections. That was the first video game with what was called at the time an FMV intro. FMV stood for full motion video intro. The Amiga was the most powerful games platform at the time in 1990, and its 16-bit hardware and its graphics capabilities enabled artists and coders and developers for the first time to do quite complex sprite animations, pixel art animations. Before that, with the machines like the Commodore 64 or the Spectrum, it was just near impossible to get convincing looking full screen motion video. So anyway, in 1991 I'm doing the graphics for a game called Special Forces for Microprose. We saw Shadow of the Beast 2 come out and we saw all the hoo-ha with the amazing intro, you know, like everyone was going, it blew everyone's minds that this very cinematic piece of animation was like running on an Amiga, you know. So we decided to do an FMV pixel art intro for Special Forces, which I'll do another video about another day, because that is a very interesting story in itself. Anyway, so yeah, we did the intro for Special Forces. Microprose really liked it, and near the end of Special Forces I didn't have much to do. I'd finished my work basically, but the two coders were obviously doing polish and bug fixes while I was sat playing Civilization for 36-hour stints amongst other things. So we asked Microprose, you know, we had a good relationship with them back then, and we're like, do you need any graphics done? You know, I'm at a loose end, do you need any graphics done? They were like, yeah, we've got Atari ST and Amiga game, Microprose Golf, and we're going to release it on PC, but we're going to attach David Leadbetter's name to it. David Leadbetter is a famous American golfer, and they attached his license to Microprose Golf just to you know, get more sales. So I was like, yeah, I can do an FMV intro like I did for Special Forces, and I was very confident, even though I hadn't played golf at that point. I don't really play golf now. So anyway, yeah, that's the reason the intro came about. So I worked on this intro. This is the first screen of the intro that you're looking at now. This is not my graphics. This is from the Atari ST and Amiga version that they've just converted. So when I hit play, everything after this screen is my work until we get into the game properly. So yeah, I've scrubbed through this very quickly just to make sure it's what I think it is. But I genuinely haven't studied it, looked at it in depth for about 33 years. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Anyway, shall we crack on? Yeah, I've turned the sound down. Yep, okay. Yeah, let's just see what I think. Obviously, I'll post in the edit. I'll post on the screen what we're seeing on the iPad. Okay, right. That's their little animation. Oh wow, yeah, yeah. This I'll go back through bit by bit after, but. Yeah, I obviously don't know a lot about golf because I'm assuming the ground's very rough. But yeah, okay, yeah, this is FMV that I've coloured. This is digitised video. The close-ups on David Leadbetter himself. Oh, that's cool. Wow, yes, it's very colourful. Yeah, I used a lot of colour. Yeah, Again, this is digitized video, this bit that I've tinted. And yeah, this is the game. This is not my work from this point on. Okay, let's go through sort of scene by scene. There's 11 scenes in all. So yeah, let's do it. Yeah, like I said before, way too many colours of grass, too many types of grasses. But yeah, I'm happy with that. So, okay, sort of main shot, you know, driving down the fairway. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I just realised this ROSE at the end of the Microprose logo. That's probably me being cheeky, because my last name is Rosbottom. People at school used to call me Rose Arse instead of Rosbottom, so I probably put it in there. Yeah, and I just realised on the camera is an F1 sticker. We were actually speaking to Microprose about doing a similar pixel art intro for Jeff Crammon's Grand Prix game, but that never came to pass. I guess it didn't really need it. It probably didn't suit it because Grand Prix by Microprose was a 3D polygonal game. It may not have matched graphically, but yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah, look, there's the scene of the ball hitting the tree and falling into the rough. I think I've been a bit too loose with the amount of colours in these trees. Because I had 256 colours to play with and not 16 or 32, I just went wild and just had various ranges of greens for the grasses and the trees. It's probably a bit too much. Yeah, and this is our golfer walking towards David Leadbetter to get some much needed advice to avoid him hitting the tree again. And like I say, this is the digitised footage I got from Microprose, and I've just tinted it by hand in Deluxe Paint. Yeah, I think, yeah, I was on a PC at this point, so yeah, Deluxe Paint on the PC, that would have been. Our golfer takes another swing. This is more successful. This light static background and me drawing the ball in different sizes. I would have started with the largest size of ball and then shrunk it down, refined it, you know, cleaned it up, because when back then there was no bilinear filtering or anything like that. It was just nearest neighbour, so you shrunk a graphic and it would get very crunchy and ugly looking. So yeah, the process, as I remember, was drawing the largest version of your object, shrinking it down a bit, and then cleaning it up, then shrinking that down a bit and cleaning it. Or you probably stick with the original, the large one, and shrink that down so that detail didn't sort of deviate. And yeah, this is in a novel sort of shot. It's just a front layer of spectators scrolling while the ball sails through the air. Again, a lot of colour. Yeah, it's fine. A lot of colourful spectators isn't a bad thing. And I see I've tried to simulate the mesh of a baseball cap by doing a pixel stipple. And then yeah, the shot of the ball coming down onto the hole. Yeah, pretty happy with that. I started to get some atmospheric perspective, you know, making these trees in the distance a lot more desaturated, and finally just sticking to one range of green colour. And again, I can't remember if I used the same graphics, the same sprite frames as the shot of the golf ball going through the air. I can't remember, but maybe I drew new ones for this because it rolls around. Again, back in those days with pixel graphics, it's just literally drawing stuff frame by frame, not really much automation. Yeah, just drawing a new graphic for every frame, and that same background from the previous shot before one, with some digitized real footage that again I've had to tint. And yeah, that's our final shot. Our happy golfer. he's got a hole in one. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so thanks for watching. Yeah, I really enjoyed sort of going backwards 33 years and like looking at my old graphics. Yeah, I was only doing pixel graphics for a few years after that. I did get a little bit better, but yeah. No, At the age, yeah, I was probably about the age of 19 or 20 when I did that. So yeah, really happy. All right, everyone. I'll see you for the next video. Thanks a lot. This is Blizz. See you later.